Good morning.
So, ready for some morning Mystic Quest?
Morning Mystic Quest. Oh, prefix. Is it with a capital Z, O-R-G? Small?
With a capital Z, O, R, G, 0.
Alrighty.
All right.
We had like a bid war for the file name. So whoever donated for Zork 0, that's what we're having here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Enjoy.
All right, so I think we gotta just start off.
I think we should maybe introduce ourselves. I'm Bamboo Shadow. I'm just like sitting here and talking stupid stuff all day long. And we got
ZockerStu, and hope I can give you a Mystic Quest run without too much struggle there. So.
And we got the boys, the strugglers around here. We got Zatox, we got Krille, we got Stanner, we got Van. So like all the strugglers this morning, having some fun with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
All right. So.
Also, without further dudes, I think we're gonna start this, right?
All right.
Should I do the countdown? You do it. Come on.
3, 2, 1, go. So.
Woo!
Bless RNG, everyone. So, for those who have seen before the run, going into some loading older files, before running Mystic Quest, we have to set up the game by just starting a game where we have the end game secondary character because of all her stats. And when we start this game, save then and reset the game and start a new one, then our secondary character will always have the boosts that the end game character has, which is completely necessary to beat the game on a fast pace. Alright, it's just meshing.
If
And
you're
by the way-
wondering, like the secondary character isn't appearing yet, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's kinda right. Oh, there's the first miss. So we can basically die here, and I predict that we will. Let's see.
Less RNG.
Oh no, we didn't.
Woo!
I smell a PB right there.
Bringing
Alright,
in the hype.
Yeah, about the game, I don't know. It's just a very basic RPG with like not too much to say about it. Very easy. Once you lose a fight, you can immediately start over with the same conditions as like you entered the fight. And here we gotta switch the bar to numbers because I'm not good at reading these yellow lines. And the text speed, of course.
So message speed 1 is like the fastest?
Yeah,
then?
right.
Oh, okay.
No, I just want to share enough time with the game, so I go with the slowest. No. Alright, and there she is, our first character.
Kaylee.
So she's kinda overpowered now, she shouldn't be able to die at all, but we gotta figure out about that.
So how does that thing again work? You like play through the other save state and get like the OP stats from the other save state for that?
Yeah. Like she has a lot of defense now, more strength as well, and she is immune against paralyze and sleep. So that's really important for later. Like Ice Golem, if you saw my casual run. Alright, so we just gotta try to beat the encounters as fast as possible. That's basically the most important thing through the entire run. Oh, a crit. So, you always want to know what the secondary character is going to do when the secondary character is on auto. So, you gotta change around it a little bit. Because you don't want the AI to screw you over and another crit. Wow, what is this? Oh, yeah, alright.
Smelling World Wrecky right here.
Alright. Alright, so we are coming for the first real boss, I'd say. It's going to be a very short fight if everything goes like it's planned. Alright.
Nice.
Tough boss. Well, you can even miss this boss quite often, and it won't cause you trouble because Kaylee's that OP, but once she heals or uses her revive spell like 3 times, you don't have it anymore, and then you gotta mash that reset button normally. But yeah. So, she got poisoned by this creature, and now we want to find the antidote. And it's supposed to be in this chest, but this guy Tristram is his name, like he got it. He's a greedy guy that just wants money and stuff. We are not going to pay him, but therefore we need to go with him into the next dungeon, the Bone Dungeon. Because he wants a secret weapon in there.
He's like sort of blackmailing you, right?
Yeah, kinda. This guy, it's like the worst character you can have in the game. Because he has like only the reviving spell. And other than that, he's just missing all his basic attacks normally. Like, often enough. So. And now he gotta get money from us again to give us the bombs. Which is like the best weapon because it can't miss, and the miss rate in this game is brutal, so we just want to basically use bombs as often as we can.
So bombs has a 100% hit chance?
Yeah, and it's split damage, so you want to know like which enemy groups you can kill off completely immediately with one bomb. But at these guys it's not possible, sadly. So, there's not too much to say about these enemies right here. Only that if we get the triple encounter, which we will probably in the next fights, we gotta try to escape because there's no efficient and fast way to clean them off.
Quite the huge explosion there.
Yeah, and this is HD cutscene, right? Alright.
I mean, I'm here for the special effects, so, you know.
And as you see, this is like the first boss we had. Like, enemies get recycled quite often, and there it is. A triple encounter, we just escaped from that one. And it can even happen that you go into the fight again and you get triple again, and then you escape and you get triple again. And, like, my record is like 5 times in a row, the same encounter.
Also, the battle music is lit. So that's really something nice. Even if you don't know the game, like, you just can, like, chill there and watch it. You know?
Yo, Bamboo is main in this game.
I almost beat Magus' World Reiki, but, like, it was offline.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate, right?
Yeah. I couldn't submit it, so...
Well, we had no miss on these double encounters so far, which is really lucky. So... And now we get like the most important usable item in the game. The magic seeds, they are quite OP because they restore all of your magic points once you use just a single one. And now once we get a triple encounter, we gotta go for the first glitch. Yeah, this game even has glitches.
Ooh. I mean, we're running any %, so what would this be without any glitches?
Yeah. But yeah, I can just tell you guys, it's impossible to run this game without this pre-setting up the game with an endgame file. So
We saw that yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my god. My dudes in the practice room know pretty well about what happened.
But I mean, like, it's such a simple setup. You just have to play through it once, and then it's basically like retry %. But I can't imagine that being intended in any way.
So we were not able to pull off the glitch yet because we did not get in a triple encounter. We can also do it with any encounter, but we want to just combine it with having a bad encounter.
Boss music hype.
Oh yeah. So, Let's hope for not too many misses here. This boss can really give you some deaths.
Yeah, talking about deaths, the kind of beautiful thing with this game, especially like in a marathon scenario, is that once you die, you just like immediately respawn before the fight, so you can like simply try again. But I mean, like, you can waste potions and stuff, I guess, you used in the fight before then, so like that's the minor disadvantage there.
So we gotta just poker for one more round. Yeah, okay. He tried to get Tristram to sleep, which is really neat, because without this pre-setup we would just sleep yet, and now he would wipe us out without us having any chance of surviving. Alright, so should be good. Oh, never mind. So, guess we gotta go with reviving.
I'm always wondering, how can he still attack? He's like already lying on the ground half dead. This game is so
yeah,
unrealistic.
No, it isn't. It's a beautiful game. Stop insulting. Oh, he really wants to know it now. Ooh, okay. So, nice thing in this game is you can buffer like everything.
Nice.
Alright. And that's the first major boss, which spawns a nice, neat crystal there, which we need to revive everything around this area of the game, like getting the plants back and stuff.
Now that's a cutscene.
It's kind of like a toilet break cutscene, right? It's that long.
Oh, really?
Nah, not really.
I mean, it depends on how far you have to go to the toilet, but I mean, like, we're 10 minutes into the run, so I think we should be good to go.
So, we gotta grab some safety bombs here. I want to be good on bombs, because... and we didn't die yet, so that's kind of surprising. Alright.
What was he doing there, like...
That's his thinking animation, I guess.
I thought it was the animation. Wasn't that difficult, right? Small inside joke on the couch.
Yeah. Alright. So, we just have to go all the way back, basically. So...
Nice boost.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's frame perfect walking right there, I guess.
It's you have to, like, you soft lock if you fail anything. Of course.
It's a fragile game.
No, like, this game is pretty easy in terms of just getting runs in. I mean, you don't have to do anything, basically. You just have to not forfeit by being angry at the game. Which is not that easy, to be honest. But... So... And yeah, as you might have seen in the fight, the most important thing in the battles is basically just keeping your secondary character alive, because once your secondary character is dead, you can just let the boss kill you. Because we will never get a revive spell ourselves in the run, which is not that cool, but yeah. And these potions are not a safety, we need them to set up a glitch later in the game, which will skip an entire area of the game.
So like, your main character is always staying really low level and is like doing not that much at all, right?
Basically gets carried by the other characters all the time, except for playing with Tristram. Then we're even like stronger, I'd say. Like jumping over her mother. So we gave her the cure. Now we can go to the focus tower, which is like the main thing located in the middle of the world map. And we will visit it quite often. It's kind of hard not getting too much turned on by the music.
Well, is there some time for some donations?
Of course.
Alright. We've got a $5 donation from ZockerStu saying, "So you're the one draining the crystal of wind's power?" Nah, it's Pazuzu. And another $5 donation from Docker King saying, "Yes, Final Fantasy. Such a nice change of pace from the last game. Cheers to the runners and cheers to the charity.
Alright, thanks very much. So now Phoebe joined us. She's like the best character you can have, I'd say. She has nice neat magic, which we gotta use quite often. Alright, my co-commentator dying right there.
Sorry.
Bad RNG.
That was bad early morning drinking RNG. Jesus.
Alright, you
I'm
good?
sorry. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just like.
Alright.
Try not to cough into the microphone that much.
So, once we get a bad encounter, we gotta do the glitch I mentioned earlier. If we get any bad luck here,
Really bad drinking RNG, yeah. Drinking water is like a really challenging thing. I'm sorry.
so what we do there is... Oh, we can do it again. So, we have these magic seeds and we can just have both our characters on manual, and then we kinda use the seed with our main character, and when we are able to choose what the secondary character does, we just go back. So less RNG. Oh. And then we go back again, and then we escape the fight, and the game thinks we used the magic seed in that battle. And, alright, we just gotta... And then we get another seed into our inventory, even though we did not really use the other seed, so we just get one more seed for free. Good game, right?
It's well programmed.
Yeah. Can't say anything against that. Alright.
Bonk.
These sounds are so delicious.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like really cool to see how much emphasis they put with these old SNES games when it comes to game soundtrack. Because like this game, we were talking about it before this week, it rather looks like a NES game when it comes to like overworld graphics and also like the battle animations. There's really not that much going on, like the spell animations kind of, but you can see like the animations of the enemies. They got like 3 states depending on how much health they have, and like all that is like feels more like a NES game, even though it was released like 94, I guess.
Don't ask me that. I just know this game exists. Don't know, that's good to know. Well.
Chat might flame at us and correct us, but
Alright,
we're good to go.
that's a good idea.
That's Wikipedia knowledge, nobody needs that.
It never was developed. It was just randomly there.
It happened. A
By
miracle.
accident, I'd say. Alright. So, we are coming close to the end of the dungeon. Now the nice encounters where we need a lot of luck, because they can just confuse our characters, and if they are faster, and if they do confuse the main character, this can turn out to be a clown's fiesta.
The main character?
Yeah, because he needs to throw his bomb as well, like in the end. And if he's not
because
allowed to
Phoebe
do
is
so,
faster, yeah. I never realized that that one spell is called Wizard, right?
Wizard, yeah, you have like 3 spell groups. The one is like the white magic, you know, from every game, that you used to heal the status, heal the HP and stuff. And the other are like just the black magic, basically. Oh, wrong spell, whatever. So, and the wizard magic, which is like the strongest.
Wrong spell, one shot anyway.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, it's just like we have a setup, how much of these thunders we want to have left at a specific point. Now I'm not like in the route anymore, basically. But we can just dupe another seed if we want to. I think we're just gonna do that to be safe.
Sounds legit. So like all of these fights are sort of pre-planned?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to your magic bar?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
You want to be good on MP. I mean, it's not that important. You can like always get another seed for free. But you just want to go with the optimal way. Oh, see? Have some awesome sound right there again. So we gotta use one seed on Phoebe.
So usually you were like refreshing your MP after that fight?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
that's totally right. Oh, it sounds like you are perfect for this game, right? Like you should start running this.
Yeah, like
You understand really?
like I said, I almost got Wardrecky, but like it was back in the day, so I'm rusty, you know.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just know bamboo too well.
So nice improv there with the seats, you know, like using them one
It's
fight later. That's
Basic
like
thing, I'd say.
marathon skills right there. I'm just kidding.
Game is really good for a marathon, I'd say, even like because I mean you can start it over and over. I mean you could go over your estimate like by 2 hours, but so I just gotta use another seat here because we duped one more, so why not? Oh, I'm not full life. Oops. Never mind. As long as they are not all going on the main character, which they will. Yeah. Right. So, we just gotta use another one of these, since we have it, right? So normally you want to just go with Phoebe and not reviving the main hero anymore, because this fight is easy enough. But you can be really unlucky. Oh, and he just healed me. That's awesome.
He healed you.
Yeah, that's also a thing because of the armor. Like, absorbing of enemies basically turns around, and this is going to be dangerous. Oh, a crit.
Oh.
That's RNG.
Burp.
Alright.
Yay.
That had a lot to do with own skill, I guess.
RNG seems to be good so far, right?
Yeah. It's decent enough, yes.
Decent enough. But unfortunately, we weren't able to hear the battle, the boss music that long. But I guess we're gonna have some longer boss fights later.
We have some. Yeah. Sounds right to me.
That climbing animation isn't it beautiful?
So much love to the detail.
Yeah.
So. And it's basically the same thing over and over again. You just do the dungeon, and once the dungeon is done, you have some fun walking back, as long as you don't have the escape spell, which we will get later.
I don't know why they did this to so many games that you get like the escape spell that late, you know, like
Yes, it's
are you supposed to practice there, you know, like just walking or whatever? I mean, like what's the intention behind that? But
yeah,
I'm just a grumpy old guy, you know, so don't mind me.
especially that it's so optional, because like nobody tells you that a spell like this exists. Once you fight these awesome battlefields on the world map, if someone wonders, like these great things are battlefields, where you just fight 10 battles and then you get something for that, like mostly only gold or XP. But you can also get some neat items, like the escape spell. A little bit of backtracking here. Like, we got this one item which lets us teleport at these weird marks. And then we got this item which is supposed to revive this plant. But even though we revive the plant, it doesn't change anything. because we did not revive the crystal, which we are going to find. Which is guarded by some neat RNG.
Is there some time for donation?
Yeah, you can go.
All right. There's a $10 donation from Heiner Meyer saying, shoutouts to Stu, Sadox, and Bamboo Struggle. Put this towards Runder's choice. And on the occasion, I would also like to remind the people about the bid wars that's going on. Especially for the next game, which is going to come up in about 2 hours. Genius Sisters, Twisted Dreams. The bid war between cute music and punk music, and also for Titan Quest, which is gonna come up after that very game, about the file name for the character, which is currently leading with Bowie of $20, Fruity Demare with $10, and Osterhase by $21. So get your donations in.
I'm rooting for the Easter Bunny. I mean, it's like Easter weekend, right? So.
Yeah, it's just too beautiful. I hear some giggling over there. That's good, I guess. Alright, so normally we are supposed to move the blocks in a specific way, like right in there, and then getting 2 more encounters. But we can just take a quick other way to skip these 2 encounters, because developers are nice. Alright, and then we are even at the next boss immediately.
No joke, yeah. Joking big time. Sorry.
Alright, all good, my friend. Oops, wrong direction again, okay. Snow Crab is a nasty boss. Let's see if he shows off.
Oh, that's already the boss.
Oh, he does. Alright. Let's do fire one more time. So in this fight we gotta revive the character. Yeah, oh, he gets killed immediately again. That's also nice. Alternate strat, I guess. So if you're not sure on like who should heal with which spell, then you just keep your secondary character on auto on the casual playthrough. That helps a lot because the AI is kind of strong in that way. Once you know how the healing gets is programmed basically. Like if your character falls under half-life, the secondary character gotta heal. If both characters are below half-life, then it's going to be a double heal. And if the character is dead, of course, the character will revive you. Oh.
Was that a crit?
Yeah, magic can crit in this game. I just forgot to mention, I guess.
That's why I'm here, you know, like I'm asking all the dumb questions.
It's okay, like...
Because I'm so rusty, you know, like I was...
Yes, that's probably it.
He's having like foam in front of his mouth there, right? Yo, bring
no death
the
yet,
hype.
no death yet.
Oh, yeah, no death hype.
But yeah, it's going to happen pretty soon, I guess. I mean, what would Mystic Quest be without struggling hardcore?
We got some more RNG, big RNG coming up in like one of the last towers. I don't even know how the tower is called. I only know it from Zoo Split, the RNG tower.
I don't know what the real name is, to be honest. So that's another part of the setup for the glitch that I mentioned earlier. We gotta go into detail a little more later. Oh, random encounter. No, just kidding. Like, this is, in this dungeon, when you go to the right side, immediately at the beginning, you gotta find the magic mirror, and that shows all the enemy locations in this dungeon. For whatever reason, they intended this in this dungeon. Nobody knows why, but why not?
Shoutouts to Nintendo devs.
There's devs. Alright. So we gotta use another seed after this battle. Alright, so we are good on items, everything as planned so far. So, yeah, you basically want to know which enemy is at which spot. So, you know, if you are supposed to have some Thunder Zap or just need some fire, because you obviously have way more fire than Thunders.
Battle music hype.
So beautiful.
But you got me there with a random encounter. I didn't remember that.
Oh, awesome. An honest man right here. Alright. So...
Also, shoutouts to Heiner Mueller
oh yeah.
with a donation back there.
Seven.
Wasn't that like the boss sprite from earlier?
Another recycled boss. Like only the big bosses don't get recycled. Like these crystal guarding bosses, basically. So now my favorite enemies, these birds.
Oh, the birds. They are like notorious.
So I don't know why, but for me, like in every of my speed games, birds are nice. Oh, right, whatever.
If you want to see more struggle with birds, you should come back later at like 1 p.m.
Oh boy.
1 p.m. this afternoon for some Terranigma, any percent.
Nice suicide bomber, like these are kind of like some Pokemon in, like, I don't know how they were called, Geodude or so. Because they like to do that when they are not on full life anymore, but for some reason he did it immediately. I don't know, I guess he has a meeting or so. Not our problem. We can just...
It's interesting that you like use your normal weapon to like progress in the overworld scenes there, but also use it in the fight itself.
Yeah, that's like some cool feature, I guess. I always like that. Like, even though it does not get used too much, I'd say. But it's definitely interesting.
Oh, but you can still swap your weapon during the fight, so
Yeah.
that's a relief.
It's like, I don't know, like even for casual playing I always use the bombs, I guess. Or like the claw, but the other weapons are not my taste.
Was that a crit?
Yeah.
Okay. OP damage.
But yeah, anyways, oh, okay, thank you. So we gotta use fire, that's the only way.
Because he wasn't attacking.
Yeah. Like anyways, the bow is pretty effective against flying enemies, which is really cool. Because nobody likes birds, as we just figured out. Oh, again. Okay, these guys. Having a hard day, I guess.
Oh, is that like a suicide
Yeah.
thingy the enemy did there? I mean, obviously.
I mean, I wouldn't wonder if that's a bug in this game. Like, that enemies just randomly die. Alright.
But there are really quite a few encounters in this dungeon, I have to say. Like you're only walking for like 5 or 6 tiles and there's the next encounter.
I mean, imagine this game having random encounters. Like, I don't know, that would be so cool.
I mean, most RPGs runners don't like games with random encounters because it makes the game so much more unpredictable. Shoutouts to Final Fantasy IX.
Oh boy.
And like that's something on the plus side when it comes to Mystic Quest. But like on the other hand, you got lots of fights there which are just like really close. And like you saw us earlier, missing quite a few hits now every now and then, it can still screw you over. I also find it noteworthy, like you saw us before in most normal enemy fights, you got like main character and secondary character just attacking and the fight is done. So like there's a difference in here, right? Especially with the birds, yes. But also with those guys, right?
Yes, like sometimes you have...
Oh no, not with those.
Well, never
ones.
mind.
Okay. Or was that like good RNG?
No. Like the damage rolls are completely fixed. Like especially like except for getting crits, of course. But other than that, like you always get the same damage with the same magic, with the same attack on the same level. Well, that's good, but I mean, nobody needs RNG in here.
You dropped down. Oh no.
Yeah, like normally you would not even need to go this way because this is not the way to go. There's just an armor that reduces water damage by a lot. But since this is like almost impossible to, like the next boss is almost impossible to beat without that, we need to pick it up.
Marathon safety route. Or is it like the normal route
No,
you would also do?
even the normal route, like even World Record does that.
Okay. So no marathon safety route. Glad we talked about that.
Oh, Phoebe, stop wasting my spells. Alright.
The noble armor.
Beautiful.
I mean, you're a noble guy, ZockerStu, so you deserve a noble
Oh,
armor,
you.
right?
Oh, you. That's Bamboo Shadow, he's always like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm impossible.
Alright. Oh, 3 birds, I
3
like
birds.
that.
They look so angry.
Angry birds, right?
They stole that from Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, obviously.
Oh, what? Like that. So.
Like, you also seem to be faster than most of the normal enemy encounters there, right?
Yes. But, like, mostly speed is very random in this game.
I was always wondering, like, you jumped down there before. Why can't you jump just, like, across there? Why do you have to walk there?
Because, like, if you want to jump over a pit, you have to face into the direction, and then you would, yeah, walk one tile first, and then...
Yeah, they didn't implement, like, the thingy in Lufia 2, where you can, like, push the R button and turn without walking somewhere.
Right. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because this is just, like, good level design that you have to play there. Alright, almost at the boss, which is good.
One shot.
And that's the strongest sword.
Strongest or stronger?
Stronger.
Okay.
Like the strongest weapon, like we won't see many of the strongest weapons, except for the claw. And there's a nice little thingy to the sword, or like to stronger level weapons, basically. Because the sword, level 2, gives you a small speed boost, which can sometimes make the difference for you to be faster than the enemies. As long as you have it equipped, of course. So...
Oh, is that the hook you already got?
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the last encounter before the boss. Hopefully we'll level up this. No, we don't. Okay, this is going to be some fun. Gotta look into my item menu if we're good on... Yes. Oops. Oops. What am I doing? Wrong buttons. Alright. Just got lost in my menu. Okay. My favorite boss.
Ah, this guy.
More or less.
Boss music hype. So, like, what's your strategy towards that boss?
Just using bombs and fire and hope for the best. I don't know. And have on auto pretty often. Like, if you are sure nothing bad's gonna happen, then you can put on manually, which I just jinxed.
So is that like a thing?
Oops.
Is that like a thing if the enemy is actually faster that you like that the auto decides during the fights?
Yeah.
On how like okay, I have to cure now.
Yeah, that's the good. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with.
So that's definitely an advantage there with the auto control. I wonder why they did that. Like that's somewhat unusual for a round-based RPG.
It's kinda like they intended this game to be pretty easy to complete because it was kinda the try, I guess, to bring RPGs to the other countries successfully, I guess. So let's hope for no crits. Okay, that's good.
Nice prediction.
I think we're good now. Oh, it gives us really lucky RNG, because normally when he's like almost dead, he does this attack with healing all the time. It seems this is no struggle today.
Nice.
So... yeah, the preparation for this run, nobody wants to know. Like, not really. So the only thing which I'm not too sure about is, like, we gotta do this huge sequence break now, where we need a item menu to be set up, and while she was on auto, Phoebe accidentally used one of my items, but it shouldn't be a big deal if yes. Oh, we just gotta do a safety save before.
Oh, we don't have the escape spell yet?
No.
Oh, gosh. When do we get it? Like at what? How many minutes?
Pretty soon. Like
Okay.
the next thing we are going to do is fighting a battlefield.
Oh, sorry, I didn't pay attention. Where did Phoebe go?
She just was like toilet break. Like she's. So if there are some donations, you can go now.
Right now we don't have any donations.
All right. So.
But you should keep them coming. If you want that beautiful guy over there reading your donation and comment on the stream, then go ahead, donate it. It's for a good cause, save the children. And but you, sorry, but you kind of have to align with Twitch TOS, so no bad words. But aside from that, you can send us your donation and comment and message and whatnot. So let's keep them coming.
Kind of awkward silence right there. Alright, this is yeah, pretty RNG heavy now, because we have to fight 10 battles here to get the escape spell. And we can get either just like this one guy, or we get this one guy and one of these Sphinx enemies, as we call them. And when they are in the fight, you just want to escape because you gotta struggle a lot with them confusing you all the time. Oh, there it is. And there's the confusion. So.
And then, but I think that's like a nice thing that your status just resets when you can leave the run.
Yeah, it's just like if you're playing for PB, it can be really nasty. Like every single encounter takes like, I don't know, 18 seconds away, maybe a little less, I guess. And yeah, you can just get as many as the game wants you to get, because like if you escape, you can immediately get another one if you're unlucky.
RNG festival right there.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, deathless so far, so.
Oh yeah, we're still deathless. This is a
40 minutes into the
hype.
run. That's big hype there.
But it's going to happen. Like, there's so many nasty enemies later. I just think about the forest, like the mummies there, if you know what I mean.
They're nasty. So like also the encounters there, which enemies are appearing in like 1 or 2 or whatever, is that also random?
Yes, at some battlefields you always get 3 or always get 2 or always get just 1 or always a specific one. It's just always depending. Like the game is not consistent with something there. And we got the escape spell.
The escape spell. Nice.
Now the world is a better place.
The focus tower again.
You have to be focused in here, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Nobody heard that.
Classic FFMQ jokes.
So now it's going to be a lot faster. I gotta save here for safety because I don't know if it kinda influences the glitch that I have 1 heal less in my inventory now. So I just gotta heal here, and if it's making a difference, then we just gotta use all of them and pick up new heals. The only problem about that is I don't really know where all these heals are located, so I will just probably go back to Ice Pyramid then to... Okay, let's just save here now.
That was a quick safety save.
Yeah. It's like no saving progress or whatever, like in most games where it pretends to need a lot of time to save. Right, so let's just hope it works normally. So what we're going to do is go into the seed shop, buying 0 seeds. Yes, so 0 seeds buying. We can even use these seeds, like we even have a seed now. And that overflows our inventory. And we're good, I guess. So,
by the way, was that a guitar? Like on the... At the
yes,
shopkeep,
there's
on the
a rock band
shopkeeper's wall.
playing in that inn, I guess. So,
Focus
if you want
again.
to know how this sequence break works, yes, you.
You gotta ask the guys in chat.
No, well, I can just tell you like how it works. I can just not really guarantee like why it works. It just has to do with like how the old games are programmed with the values and stuff. You just have to set up your inventory exactly like I did, like having seeds in the first place, like 0 seeds, then having the normal heals, then these refreshers, and then the status heals. Then you just use your 0 seeds and game goes crazy. So this is like the fight where I'm going to die. Oh! Oh boy. The escape spell is kinda overpowered and we gotta see a lot more of that.
Yeah.
So,
Why was he climbing up the vine that fast?
by the way, that character that we just had right there, like nobody saw him sneaking into my party. I don't know where he came from. He's like normally the character that you have in the fire section of the game, which we just entirely skip by doing these menu glitches. And that's the worst part of the game right here. More or less. Okay, let's see.
Why is it the worst part?
Because like Mummy's immediate. Yeah, okay, we're dead. Yeah, I can tell you, we're dead. Rip Deathless. All right. Come on, a crit. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. We have a chance. We have a chance. So Tristan gotta defend the hero now, just to be safe. That was already the very worst encounter of that forest. These are not that bad. Especially because these ghosts die in one shot by Tristan.
What is that tree stump there?
Nobody knows. It's like
just huge, oversized tree stumps with
Yeah.
some items on the top.
I kind of give you some hints because I think it was like, oh, I did not hear. Okay, this is going to be bad. Wait, gonna use escape on the mummy. So that's consistent. If mummy's not going, yeah, okay, okay. Crit? No. Okay, never mind. Crit? Never mind.
Oh,
Now we don't need a crit anymore. Now it's going to be a crit. No, okay, never mind.
how are the chances on getting a crit there?
Crit chances are like... Nobody really knows about the chances in this game, that's the problem. Like, missed chances also a thing. Like, all know just it's high, but nobody knows like how high it exactly is. You can just think like crit and missing is probably like the same chance, like 20% runabout.
20%, yeah,
Yeah,
I would also
every fifth.
say that. Sort of a gut feeling. Because I played the game so much, you know.
Yeah. Wasn't it the game that was bringing you into video games?
Yeah, definitely. Back in the day. 1994. When it was released.
Knew it.
Maybe.
Alright. I kind of feel bad not knowing anything about the game at all, but
Should be no problem. I guess folks in chat just can like complete our missing knowledge. As far as it's not towards speedrunning the missing knowledge, then we're fine.
Yeah, and by the way, this overflowing thing in the menu also gave us 255 seeds, so we should be good until the end of the game. Even though it only shows the 99.
Hey, swag jump.
It saves some frames, right?
Mm.
You just want to straight jump over there. If you don't do that, PB is not possible anymore. Speaking of PB, I think we're even on a decent chance for a PB right there.
Not jinxing it. Now, like, we'll see about that. We get like the tower in 20,
Yeah.
30-ish minutes.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I can just tell you. So. He's confused. Like, she just bombed the tunnel. Don't question that. It's just happening. It's the revolution. So, and now she left us. And there's Kaylee again randomly in this town. And she can talk to plants. Because she's like a Greenpeace girl. So she's she's going to talk to that big tree with the face that we just met.
You know, like it's funny with speed games and whatnot. I was hosting Pokemon Ruby yesterday, and that guy that talked to water, and she's talking to plants. So like, it was a glitch exhibition. So
Did that water have like a face or so, or is it just like randomly talking to drops?
no, I think he just like was hopping to the water, like to the shore, and then doing like the swimming thing with one Pokemon. But
So we just set
got the
the world map point to that. That lets us teleport right to that spot if we teleport out of this dungeon now. So what we're going to do is go into the Doom Castle, which we gotta...
as you immediately recognize from the music,
It's best music, you know.
also interesting is like the level on where you get Tristam and Kaylee again. Is that like set? Is that like fixed?
Yeah. And they don't get experience points at all. Like, you are the only character leveling. Like, basically they always have the level that you're supposed to be once they leave your party. So, we should be level 31 once she leaves the party later. But I don't think this is going to happen. Alright, luckily she can just one-shot these mummies without any problems.
Like what was the level of Kaylee when we had her earlier? Like 15 or something?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh. She was sick that long.
Yeah, she kinda did some battlefields, I guess. Yeah. She found a glitch for leveling. That might also be a thing.
So when we have time for a small donation, give me a small hint.
Yeah, that's the perfect place, basically.
I knew it. We got $10 from Gutu. Good morning, ZockerStu, Bamboo, and everyone else in the room. I failed to donate the first time and accidentally made a tip to the project. That's how smart I am. I made just in time to the run this morning. Good thing I have the sheriff to keep me up on track. Good luck on the rest of the run, and shoutouts to the GSM.
Thanks a lot. So, like,
Shout out to GSM.
I mean, this game is, anyways, like, perfect for donations. You basically do the same over and over. It's like, once you know how to fight the specific enemy formations. So that's the neat thing about it.
Like, are those mummies like as dangerous as the ones we fought at the entrance of the forest there?
Yes, they are the same mummies.
So they're the same. Okay.
Even though they are kinda nice to us currently. Maybe that's a trick, you know? They want us to trust them.
I mean, like, you get really bad luck there, getting petrified immediately and whatnot.
Oh, like the first floor of that dungeon is very easy. You just use teleport and physical attack by Kaylee, and that's it. The next floors are going to be a little more RNG heavy and like more dangerous. Now we get this cool hook shot right there.
What up?
Cool hook shot.
Cool hook shot. Oh, okay. Nice sound effect.
It's like the best overworld weapon, I guess.
Bringing in the hype.
Let's dance a little bit. I knew you would do it. I just knew it. Alright.
The tree. Is that a tree to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Halloween. Like, you know, his mouth. Does the poison status effect stay with you after the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, so cures the poison and heal is like healing, or what is that?
Yes. Like the third spell is... Oh, a triple encounter. Okay. So now, like, the next 10 encounters are just these worms, and you hope to get double encounters and not triple encounters. And that can save so much time if you get, like, always only doubles.
Because you're saving like one round in the battle.
Yes, you can just one-shot with the wind spell when Kaylee uses it. At least she has more magic damage. Oh. So, we're still at 1 death, I guess, which is like
Yeah, 1 hour into the
better
run.
than anyone here had expected, I guess.
Bringing in the hype. Let's see about the RNG tower. That is gonna go well.
Okay,
then.
I think they're going to not give us any double, which is sad.
What's your PB in this game again?
2 hours 4 and some seconds, I guess. I don't know. But the estimate is high enough. Like I said, the estimate to 220 because you never know about this game.
Yeah, like Stu said, you can just get really bad RNG on the battlefield. I mean, and also with boss fights and whatnot. I mean, we're really lucky so far, but that can change any moment.
Alright, that's a double gunner.
I mean, like the final boss, you will see that that's basically a pushover.
He can still troll, but he won't. Like, most likely he doesn't. Oh, these enemies, no.
You mean the one to the right?
Yeah, you can't use magic on them, and you can't teleport them out as well. And nobody of your party can one-shot them except for being lucky.
News.
Oh, but he
Congratulations.
okay, he finished it.
Okay.
Right.
I would try to cut through the mushrooms or something, but they're solid, I guess.
Yes, that's not. Oh, hello. So. We can try to be lucky because, with this claw, the hero can one-shot these guys without even giving them a damage roll. Yeah, alright.
Nice.
But this is like, I mean, it's around about like 50% chance, I would even say, but
So many worms still ahead.
you kind of always have to gamble for like what decision you make. It's well, okay, we're lucky.
Bless RNG. Oh, there we go.
These crazy sound effects. Oh, I did not hear. That's probably not really smart. But let's see.
Nice crit, but useless.
I want you to say nice crit later when we run Terranigma. I'm gonna not talk to you anymore after that. Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a two-way race between ZockerStu and Zatox. The guys on the couch here are gonna run a quite notorious game called Terranigma, which if anyone from the US, I mean, like we got maybe mostly folks from the US watching right now, since it's like evening hours on the West Coast still. But it's like quite popular, especially in Germany, I think, and mostly throughout Europe, because I guess it was only released in Europe. So if you're interested in that, it's a beautiful RPG, but it's quite having an RNG heavy part with birds and stuff. So that's why we also were joking about bird RNG earlier. I mean, like birds.
Birds are jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this dungeon takes forever, sadly. It's...
I could shorten you the time a bit with another donation.
Yeah.
We got $10 from Lady Demon. Mystic Quest hype with the strugglers, the real reason to get up in the morning. Hugs to Stu, the best brother in the world. Get that PB.
Thanks a lot.
Shoutouts to Demi.
ZockerStu.
Yeah. That was def number 2 right there.
Oh yeah.
The petrify is really annoying.
Oh yeah.
God.
Okay, this is going to be
Def number 3.
fun. There are some enemies where you definitely know before you start your run this is going to be fun. Like these also count into that, but luckily we don't have to fight them that often. Alright.
That animation. It's like a stab into the face. And it opens up.
They don't like each other. They still knew each other from school days, so we just... Alright.
Another.
Oops. Okay. So that's the last of these already. Luckily.
I mean, like, we lost maybe half a minute or... Oh, God.
We should be good as long as they don't paralyze or petrify.
Okay,
They
nice.
did not do anything, I don't know what that was. But
You mashed too fast.
yes.
It's
A
like-
frame skip, I guess.
That falling animation there, just like epic.
So, let's get some double worms now.
Oh my God. This is looking like more ooze. More ooze coming in.
Ooze and I, we're best buds. So you can either choose the bomb because it's pretty effective, or you can try to do the one-shot thingy.
But Kaylee can't one-shot the enemies,
Yeah.
right? So
She
it's,
needs a crit for that.
so it's a crapshoot, but...
Like, these enemies are the worst, and for some reason they keep appearing over and over.
Arrow. This looks like the more laid-back fight there with the skeletons.
So the next boss is going to be a lot of fun, because this is one of the bosses that likes to petrify the secondary character, especially when he's on low health. So you do the whole fight like 2 minutes or so, and then he decides to not let you pass. But let's see.
First some ooze.
Awesome ooze action.
Oh, the skeleton is called Scaldier. What to do with that?
To be honest, I never really paid attention on any of these guys to... Alright.
So that was
what are
the
we
claw
going to
not
do?
one-shotting, right?
Okay, maybe that was not too smart.
Let's see. Looks fine.
Looks fine to me as well. Think we're good to go. Alright.
Also crucial to, if you're doing like spells out of the fight, that you don't accidentally go for the escape spell.
I killed one or two runs by that. Once in the last dungeon where I was like -7 minutes. You can just do that if you want to. Come on.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oops.
I mean, it's so nasty that they did put like the escape spell on the first slot in your magic inventory.
Yeah, like they knew speedrunners gonna be a thing.
Yeah. mean, it's just a thing with preset menus. I don't like them, like especially in RPGs. You know, if you get like lots of items, you want to swap them around.
Especially like, let's say I would accidentally TP out of this dungeon, like right now, you would lose like 10 minutes or so. This is...
Yeah, like all the enemies are respawning, right?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's not cool, so I'm gonna pay... Thanks to remind me, by the way. I'm gonna pay more attention now.
No problem. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but just like, you know, like, not that the console delay is like screwing you over when you're menuing there.
Oh yes. Luckily I had no problem with, oh yeah, thank you. I had no problem with Mystic Quest, like without input delay now, suddenly. Because people who know me know that I'm usually not a console runner. This is quite some difference. Not for this game though.
Oh my god, more
We have like
we have to
4
go
more
like
fights and then
all
the
the
bosses.
circle around there, right? Oh god.
She missed.
But I mean, like, even if like the fights are kind of the same every time, you still gotta remind yourself that you got like the hype music in every battle. So that's pretty cool.
Right, let's hope for the insta-kill on the ooze.
On the ooze.
Ooze.
Ooze. Nice.
Oozes.
2 more oozes.
Oh, why did I attack? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
Oh, interesting. Like, you knew that, you predicted that. But the miss anyway.
That's basically the best thing that can happen, like, because she does not one-shot them, but they only have like 30 HP left or so. Oh, wow. And when they like try to drain energy from Kaylee, then they just die. So it's like the best case.
Saving the frames with a hookshot, right?
Necessary. Necessary, that's all I can say about that. So 1 more encounter, which is pretty trolly, but after that we are ready for the boss.
1 more Scaldier.
This is always a triple encounter, by the way.
Oh, and you don't one-shot them? Oh, because they're free. Okay, so the damage gets like spread equally.
So, alright.
Like, what is the worst thing that can happen if your character gets confused there?
Using like the strongest magic on your own party or so.
And we got Trinex.
Seems legit. Seems legit.
So, like, you remember this guy from Zelda Link to the Past? Only he got, like, his buddies, which are gone already.
He got a new job. He told me about it, but I forgot.
Yeah, like, he got bored of keeping Zelda in his crystal.
That's not good. I forgot that AI is a nasty thing sometimes. Gonna do this because it also heals status effects.
The life spell.
Yeah.
Nice. Good choice.
Sadly, AI characters like don't know that you can basically just use it when the character is not dead. So you always have to do that manually.
Like the lion's face or whatever it is, just turned like down, like. Oh, and now he's going
not
crazy.
petrifying yet, so
Nice.
it's looking good. No, there it is.
Jinxed
So.
it. Nice. Woo!
I thought about gambling if he survived, but...
Nice.
And there you see the Goon Kid in the background.
The what kid?
Goon Kid, it's written there. Like,
In
it's
the-
supposed to mean Go On Kid, but they did not Fill in any blank space.
The Goon Kid. So there's like some sort of Lord of the Rings action going on there. Like the trees, you know, getting you to another location, or what was going on there?
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, you saved me from my pain, you know, that guy in there caused some trouble, I guess. Now we saved him and he traveled with us, like, bring us forward on the world map. Don't know why we're not allowed to move that ourselves, but sadly we're not.
It's just cooler if a tree is like bringing you somewhere.
So now we gotta go and grab the meteor spell. We could have done that while the enemies are still here, but that would just take way longer. And now we can just escape out.
Also, if you were ever collecting mushrooms, if you were never collecting mushrooms, this is not how it sounds like when you're picking up mushrooms or when you're cutting mushrooms. Small note on the side. Life hacks. Oh, it's quite
So
windy
this
here.
is the last town. Don't be too happy, the game is not over yet. Alright.
Oh my god. The windows there.
So, that what we just picked up there is basically also just a safety, but even World Record goes for that. We all go for that, because it would be dumb to not do. It protects the main hero now from getting confused and falling asleep, so that's pretty OP. Oh no, it wasn't falling asleep, never mind. It was paralyzed.
Okay.
Was it even? I don't know. We are just safe.
It's a good thing. It protects
It doesn't hurt you.
us. Yeah.
So, and that's Cauldron, I guess.
Cauldron.
Shoutouts to Secret of Evermore. Right, and we got the level 3 bombs, which we need. That's not a safety, because they have the overworld effect that we can just throw them now.
Oh, also, are you intended to like just walk under the cloud there?
No, like the cloud thingy is just there because normally that's how a section looks in the game when you're not
Supposed to go there?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
We are still supposed to go to the fire section, which we are not going to do, I guess. So in this dungeon, the encounters are pretty straight. Like, no matter which enemy, you just... you can't confuse me, man. You can't. You can't. Don't even try. So, it's always just like using the wind spell on one, like Kaylee, and then clearing the last two with his meteor spell. I always like to call it the cookie spell because it looks like some cookies flying down.
Definitely.
It's
Cookies.
Speaking of delicious things, I have another delicious donation.
alright, keep going.
We got $5 from Anonymous. Been enjoying GSM. Keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you so much, Anonymous.
Oh, alright, we only need to meteor here.
Like, what are those guys supposed to be? Cookies. Nice.
They are not strong enough to take all these cookies.
Oh, those were supposed to be bats, right?
Yeah. I think you can kind of see that these are bats, but... Nah.
It's early in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now it did defend. Like, that's also a thing about this game. I always, like, you just want to keep in mind where your secondary character is on the menu.
Oh, so you so the game remembers your cursor position from
Yeah.
the fight before?
So, you just always have to keep that in mind, basically. And he doesn't want to die. But you can't take these cookies, man.
Cookies.
So, I think we still have one cookie spell left.
Nice. I wonder what they were thinking about, like
Am I
calling
doing
that
this?
wind spell. Like what did they think when they like did that animation? Is that like stuff being tossed around in the air?
I have no idea. Like these are supposed to be like meteors, like
Meteors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
well,
interesting. Maybe they
it
should
were
have called it
probably
the
the
meteor
early
spell
90s.
then.
Probably the early 90s. Nobody knows.
And we got another boss incoming. Oh my god! It's like a knight without a head. He got his head on his arm. He's looking so furious. Sorry.
He can even throw his head. I mean, we don't get an animation, but the text says that he does.
Oh.
Lazy developers, right there
Bulahan.
again. It's called Doomerang.
Doomerang.
And, oh, we would have been dead if that would have connected. The Doom stance.
Nice. He doesn't like the cookie spell as well. Like,
Yeah.
Cookie spell seems pretty OP in this
Like,
dungeon.
he only eats vegetables normally, so he's pretty weak to cookies. Because you know these are chocolate cookies, so...
I also just realized this horse also has no head.
Oh, that was Doomerang. Like the...
The one-shot spell.
yeah. Okay, we gotta...
You already killed the horse? Like, at least made it lie down.
And there was the Doom stance.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there... Oh, okay.
Jesus. That's frightening.
You often have PvPs dying or so to that. Like, I mean, not on my level, of course, but...
Oh, there's also a meteor spell. Oh. It's called Meteor. Now I get it.
Oh. Oh, Bamboo, you woke up. That's beautiful, man.
Nice. Nice.
So we should be fine with this boss. Playing some music for us.
I'm just gonna call it Wind Spell, either way. Nice.
So, go out here.
Oh, sorry.
So, we are about to enter the best dungeon in video gaming history.
Oh, yeah. That's like the crazy professor, right? It worked.
It's alive!
Pazuzu's tower.
Pazuzu.
What was that cutscene about? Are you normal?
It's the daughter or like the granddaughter of Otto. You know that I don't know anything about the game. Oh, okay. Alright. So these enemies throw back the magic if we cast magic on them. Oh, Kaylee, what are you doing? She wanted to show off, that's it.
Oh, because you had her on auto attack, yeah.
Oh. Don't worry, she's just sleeping. So the thing about this dungeon is that you have this boss. You might have saw his legs right there. Called Pazuzu, and he decides to just randomly go for any floor. Like once you talk to him on the next floor that we're going to arrive in. And then he can go to floor 6, floor 5, floor 4, floor 2 or floor 1. And like the fastest is if he spawns in floor 6. And then he can just randomly be in another floor, which like the second best is the first floor, which is like 4 minutes slower already than the best one. Awesome speed game.
Also makes sense, you're starting like at the bottom of the tower, and if the boss is appearing in floor 6, which is like the highest floor, it's the fastest.
Yeah.
And if he's like appearing in the lowest floor, it's the slowest.
Yeah, the second floor is like compared to the best, which is like the second the 6th floor. So the 2nd floor takes like 10 minutes away. So that's why the estimate is how it is. Like one of the reasons. So get your bets in, guys.
Calling 6.
6.
Come on, guys. You can't all say
1. 1. Zetox.
no. Oh, I knew it.
Okay.
So I say 4 then, I guess.
Already.
Alright.
So we got 6, 6, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4. Okay. So Kaylee's blind. What is that doing to her?
She will not connect any attack. Like, that's not what it does, but this is what is going to happen. And these are the worst enemies in the entire game. Like
Also-
the strongest, basically.
Oh yeah. Manticore.
Oops.
Also interesting, like with a blind animation that just Kaylee is turning around.
Yes.
They did put a lot of thoughts into that.
They were like, what can we do for blind? Like, I don't know.
Oh, they're
Guess
so
no idea.
like really recycled the boss already.
Oops. Yes, but he's a little, like, he's a little brighter, I guess.
Yeah, it looks a little different. Like a little smaller also, I think.
Yeah. And he probably has another name, but that's probably it.
Oh, they're called Beholder. Didn't realize that before.
Oh. Oh.
Nice blind hit.
This is not Mystic Quest. You can also like gamble for healing her before the next fight, or oof, what is going on here? Oops, no. Let's try it again.
Oh, and the blind is carried over in the
Oh.
next fight. Do
I
you have
mean-
like a spell to solve the blind?
Yeah, it's also this
Life?
status healing thing. Yeah, or I could use life or whatever. So we just gotta do a little bit of these.
Nice. Avoided the escape.
So, if we have time, we got another donation.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, $5 from Walter Bishop 3. Good morning to all of you, especially Stu. Lady Demon forgot to say Yoshi lies on the couch and listen to you. He pressed his paw for you. Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Shout out to Yoshi.
Now, family always thinking of you is a nice thing. So, we have the Hellway coming up. I hope you're going to see why this is the Hellway.
I always like the games where you can like cast your life or healing spells on the enemies and they one-shot them because like they're dark and evil and a hell spawn and whatnot, and
they truly are, like, I'm not kidding. Okay.
Oh, what can they do? Can they do like petrify and stuff? I can't
Yes,
remember.
they can.
Yeah.
It's oh, okay, we were basically dead now. That's what I can say.
Oh, and they're
Maybe
also
we were
faster.
lucky.
Yeah, they're also faster than your main character. That is annoying. Okay, still got one.
I mean, you could also try to go defensive and to heal your characters and whatever, but the best thing is to just spam and hope for the
Yeah.
best. Alright. We did not die in the Hellway yet.
Every good game needs a hellway.
And they are always free.
Good drinking, RNG. No
Oh,
joking.
you did not die, right?
Yeah. I'm slowly like waking up, I have to say. Oh god, 8:30. Got Trinix again. But with other bodies.
Oui.
What an earthquake animation there.
What a miss. Even escape misses, so that's beautiful. But I have to say, as long as we don't get second floor, we are very, very good in the estimate right now.
Let's see. Glad you did so much derusting, Stu. And another recycled boss already. Thanatos. Isn't like Thanatos the last boss in Secret of Mana?
Yeah, like this one guy with the catchy, creepy music.
Yeah. Like Nintendo recycling names in between franchises. What the hell?
This is the recycleception, I guess.
Oh, also, if you're tuning in just now, our main character is called Zork Zero because we like had a donation incentive, a bit war, and Zork 01. So, what's like the vanilla name for the main character?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Like, he's just a nobody turning into a hero. Like, you could also stand there, or like Zadok standing there, or me standing there. It's just like, you know, you can identify.
The everyday normal guy.
Alright. Right. Like, this is the worst, like the top of the tower. There's so many battles.
And
Soon
like,
we can start the floor hype.
yeah. But I mean, like at least like the round-based battles are fast-paced. You know, like I remember like games like I said before, Final Fantasy IX is something I played casually, and you got like every encounter, even the animation before the fight starts is like 30 seconds, and even casually it's so annoying because you have to wait till the screen builds up and everything. And they did a good job with that game, making it really not too annoying there with the length also of the spell animations and whatnot. So it's, you know, kind of, you know, not too long, not too lengthy when it comes to the encounters.
Really good. And like no random encounters at all. That's also like still.
Yeah, I like that in an RPG. I mean, it can be really annoying with RPGs with lots of random encounters, even casually. When you just like want to explore and run around, and you get so many encounters. So they did a good job on that part.
Okay, that's okay. So we're about to get the flare spell, like the most powerful spell in the entire game.
Flare spell. Is it really called flare, or are you tricking me again?
It's flare.
Oh, jeez.
I think it is. Oh, dang, this is not good.
Pulling off the wind spell blind. That's our girl Kaylee.
Yeah, that's what she can do, but she can't. Oh, bye.
Okay, rip. So that was death number 4, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know how many deaths on the wall, Ricky?
1 or so? I'm not sure.
Okay, interesting.
I think it was not deathless, because deathless in this game is...
Almost impossible.
Oh, maybe it was deathless, but it's... I'm definitely not sure.
I mean, like you saw, the beauty is deaths aren't wasting that much time. You just like respawn right at the beginning of the fight again.
Yeah. The only dangerous thing is if you enter a fight with like almost being dead, like both characters, then you will always have exactly that HP. So you don't want to enter a fight when it's like not winnable anymore.
Yeah. Can you like sort of soft locked in that scenario?
Yes, like I mean, you can still like get out of like almost every situation by RNG, but in some battles, like you can't do anything. Like in the Hellway, for example, if you enter a fight with like nothing left, then it's rip.
Yeah. But like even if World Recce has like even if the world record has a def 1 or 2 or maybe even 3, we don't know. It shouldn't be too bad. Like also depending on where you're dying, of course. If you're like fighting a boss and you're like right before the final hit and then
Alright,
he
guys,
still kills
the
you.
hype. Oh, no floor 6.
Damn it.
You're out. I'm sorry. I think Krill is out as well.
Yeah. Like I said, even if it's like right before the final hit when you die, then it's kind of annoying. And this is also making it like a really RNG heavy speed game, not like only the battles and everything, but also especially the speed, the RNG tower being 1.5 hours into the run, and you just never know where the boss is spawning. So it's a big RNG grind fest. But shoutouts to our buddy Almagus, who like had a very insane run when you're looking on the leaderboards. I guess like his world record is a 152 or something.
Yeah, it's insane.
And I guess rank 2
Oh,
is...
we have floor 5. I said 4. Dang it. Alright.
Did somebody say floor 5? I guess nobody said floor 5. Damn it.
But 5 is the third best, like it's the middle. So we just need to go down one more floor to pull another lever and then go around again to floor 5 and then kill some more enemies and then we can start the fight.
Yeah, so like what was the order with the RNG there? So it's like 6 is the best.
Yeah.
Then there's
6, then it's 1.
1.
And then it's 5.
5.
4, 2.
4, 2. Again, because you're like transitioning between the floors and stuff.
Yeah, like there's a pretty decent route through the tower to make the best out of like bad RNG basically, but still it's...
Yeah, like ZockerStu's last PB wasn't like that well with the early game, but he got like the good RNG in this tower and just got back on pace really quickly because he had the boss
like
in
randomly
floor 6.
Saving like 5 minutes or so.
And that's also the thing with World Recce. So you got like play well, of course, get good RNG to this point, and then 90 minutes into the run having this floor 6 RNG, and then you might have a shot at World Recce, I guess.
Don't you even think about it.
I'm not going for it. I won't.
Do it.
I won't be
Come
going
on,
for
do
it. No.
Be a man.
No, I'm rather gonna play games where you have to hate yourself, like A Link to the Past, NMG.
So... The paralyzed animation is, yeah. It's like...
Alrighty. Just figuring out some tech stuff. Because we got not too soon time coming in.
Not too soon, yeah. I would also like... we still have some awesome guys left in this run.
Yeah.
They're going to say hello.
But like especially the boss fights, RNG wise, worked out pretty well so far, I think.
Yeah, boss wise RNG was really good in this run.
And no escape yet, so fingers crossed.
It can still happen. I mean, it has to. Like, runners not let it. when we're not escaping out of like the last pixel before the boss. So we're pulling that lever. Then we need to do a detour around the top of the tower again.
I like the sounds.
So
Losing the frames too. That will cost you the PB there.
nah, I think it's dead. But, ooh, let's see.
We'll see.
So let's go all this way around again.
But this is actually nice because we got like to hear a little bit more of the normal dungeon music instead of the battle music all the time.
Yeah, boss battle music is always good. Like you can't get enough of that.
Yeah, it is good, but like it's, you know, like a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Having some other music in between.
Did I already? No, it's just. Alright, 3 or 4 more encounters and then we are ready to go for the boss. So we're going to end up on level 22, I guess, for the final boss. Maybe 23.
Oh, with the main character.
Yeah.
Okay. Those flying guys. Is there also, like, is it making a difference here whether you set Kaylee to manual or auto?
The thing is, on auto, in this dungeon, it's very complicated because you have so many different things you have to do to clear the fights the best way, basically. So it's... In this dungeon I like to always be on manual because it can mess up with your brain pretty badly. Alright. Hopefully I did not forget anything. Alright, very good.
Why was he saying Captain Mac?
Yeah, that's the father of Kaylee.
Oh, okay. Bring in the boss hype music.
Oh yeah. So if he's faster now, this could... Oh, okay, never mind. And shields the X. Why not? So we got... Oh, never mind. We can... Don't you dare. Alright, so... Now he's going to activate his Psych Shield, so if we use magic now it gets pushed back to us. So we want to not have Kaylee on auto. Just play it safe.
For how long does that...
Only one turn.
Only one turn, okay.
Then you still need to be careful because it might be that Kaylee's faster and then she uses her magic into the shield, and but the hero's always slower, so once you know the shield is going to blow off, then you can use your fly again. Okay, now we can risk it for once. And when he activates his Psych Shield, we are always faster both. Luckily. Oh, nice. So, I don't think he has any... Gonna go a little safe again.
It's kind of annoying that we can't see the magic bar, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna just go safe here. Like, I like to play this fight safer than I need to. But this guy has the second most HP in the game. I think it's like 22,000 or so.
Can he one-shot Kaylee?
No.
Okay, that's
He
good.
has like finally a boss that does not have a doom stance or like whatever. He should be dead by now, or in the next turn. Alright.
Nice.
So, getting the safeties in. Alright. So that's our last crystal. Well, we only revived like 4 of the 5 crystals, but the game does not know, so we gotta keep quiet about that.
Don't tell a game.
Okay,
Yeah. So what do we still have to do here?
so we don't need to collect the wind coin, which we would normally get here, because we already have some wind coins because of the overflow that we did. Oh, never mind, I forgot something. So, need to use all these items. Now buy 0 potions again to set up the next sequence break. But now we need to definitely not do the glitch before, because if we do the glitch now before talking to him the first time, then we get a hard lock here, and then the run is dead. So it's always a thing where I'm very careful at.
Reuben. I wonder how is that supposed to be
Alright,
pronounced.
and now we got some items.
Reuben. Ruben.
I don't know. I think you just say Ruben?
Ruben.
Yeah, again, the thing that like nobody knows.
It's unknown till this day. Whoa.
And it looks a little more beautiful now. The water around. So,
Was the water poisoned?
it was just stuck for some reason.
The water was stuck.
Yeah. And now we like just opened the cave there.
The captain cap.
Yeah. So now we
Nice.
can enter the ship of Captain Max, like the father of Kaylee. He's trapped there by enemies. So that's like the last dungeon before like the big last dungeon. And this is like a pretty short dungeon once you're like not too unlucky or so.
The same music like in the first dungeon, right?
Yeah. Oops. So, and these guys we use Meteor because... Oh, okay.
You mean wind, right?
Wind?
Yeah, the wind spell.
Yeah. Cookies.
Cookie spell.
So we're not immune against paralyzed still, but we will be because we gotta pick the safety in the last dungeon. This is the worst encounter you can get here, but
It's gonna be fine.
because the more different enemies you have, the more menus you have to change in the battle, so you just want to...
So
We
try
got
to do the same like every turn if it's like a
Yes.
going all more turns to the fights. He's quite the climber, that guy.
Oh, what was that? That was awkward.
What was awkward?
It looked kind of awkward, the screen right there.
Seemed fine to me.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
oh, but they added some fanfares to the music.
Really? I don't think...
Maybe,
I'm not
I'm
sure
not
if there's
sure.
a difference.
Yeah.
But
From what I
it
remembered.
might be, yes.
So is Ruben even attacking there? No, he's just
Like,
defending,
no,
and
he's
main character is one-shotting them with the fire spell.
yeah. Because flares. Just simply broken, I guess. Well, now he needs to attack. It's like even the main hero can't do these 3 in one turn.
It's like a certain pattern of how it's decided which character can use which spell.
Yeah, it's just like we can basically get every spell in the game if we collect it, but the secondary character always has a specific set of spells. Luckily, all secondary characters have the reviving spell. So.
And luckily, all secondary characters are like on the higher level if you play this very quickly, like we do.
Yes. So Tristram says hello for no reason, and then he goes away for no reason.
Great story.
The plot is exploding right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go in here because Ruben is sick.
All your secondary characters get always sick.
Yeah.
Like, what the? You're such a bad
Must
partner.
be because of me, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure.
What the hell? Like, what was that? Kaylee got sick? No. Was it Kaylee?
Yeah, it was in the
Got
beginning.
sick,
She got
yeah.
poisoned. So now we have the most OP character, the most OP setup. So we need to talk to Max right there, so we can use this ship to get to the lowest floor of Doom Castle.
Doom Castle. Sounds like a nice place.
It's a nice place where kids can go and party. They're not allowed to, but they like to go there. So, sadly, this is going automatically. Like, you have no choice, like in the entire game.
That's kind of disappointing because you actually went to the steering wheel and then you can't steer. You just have to sit there.
Yeah.
Taking all the fun out of the game. Oh, you
Alright,
had to
awesome
escape.
music.
So you had to escape from the steering wheel back to the entrance of the ship. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
you did not have to. You can casually just like go out.
But maybe says like 2 or 3 seconds or something.
Yeah,
Nice.
around about like 10 seconds or so.
OP escape spell.
So we gotta use the OP spells again. Oh, I forgot to equip the claw because the claw gives us more magic damage, like as effect. Because if you remember, the sword gives us a little more speed. I see you enjoy.
It's hype music. I got the game music really loud there, so it's like maybe not as loud for
What
you
we're going
guys.
to do here is getting the safety Aegis shield, which is a very nice safety. Even though it's only for the last dungeon, the safety basically, it just still helps a lot.
You burned away her hair. Oh no.
Poor girl.
That poor lady.
She was so beautiful. So, now you are going to see some of the old big bosses that we defeated earlier.
Do we have a boss rush incoming? Do we have a boss rush incoming?
We might. We might. Bless RNG. So.
The floor
We
is
just
warm.
basically skip the entire section here by just going down here and going left.
Oh, is that intended?
No.
Okay. Nice. Oh.
Sorry.
But that guy was red earlier, right?
We are going to do this.
Skulurus Rex.
And this.
Skullrus Rex. Sorry.
Oh no, not blinded. Come on. Ah,
They're missing.
that
Oh,
blind.
she was missing because of blind. Okay.
Well, okay, he finished it. No. We can also just do this now, but we're gonna still try to connect the. Oh, never mind.
Works.
Yeah.
Was he having the same amount of HP as in like the first time when you did fight him?
He has 10,000 HP, so like not too much. The
Also
first
the
time
first time you
he
fight
had
it?
no, I think he had. You're bringing me into some trouble by asking these questions. But like 2,800 or so, I guess.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh no, that was one.
And we got Trinex's little brother there to the right. Oh my god, they look so sad when they like in that phase.
Yeah, so now we can't get petrified anymore, but yeah, Phoebe still can.
Oh, okay, because of the amazing
Yeah,
armor.
like the interesting thing is like all the stuff that we collect in the game just does not get transferred to the secondary character, like ever. They always have their like own stuff to bring, basically.
Those animations. Once again, the music is lit.
It is. So like, don't forget now to clear all the right way here. I like to just skip things that I have to do here. So mostly we get a first strike right here because many of these enemies are under-leveled. Like only the left one is still on a late game level.
Is it the same with Phoebe's level there, that you are like supposed to be at level 34 at the end of that segment?
Yeah, like in casual playing I was always like level 32 or so at the final boss. So yeah, a little under-leveled, a little. Oh, don't forget that, okay.
Nice. You have to
Frame
press like...
perfect.
Sorry?
Frame perfect.
Very perfect.
Alright.
Yeah. Finally again. Amazing puzzles there.
Well, it feels like they forgot to program enemies in here. Like down there the whole way there's only this enemy. I don't know.
Only Mr. Krabs.
Alright.
At least Mr. Krabs can't attack you in the dead winkle.
Dead winkle.
The dead angle.
Oh boy, these Germans. Alright.
Once again, small inside joke on the couch here. And he was like wider before, right?
So this is actually RNG heavy. This attack one-shots. But we are lucky again, like no, you can't petrify.
Nice. Oh, you just can teleport the boss? Nice.
I wonder where he lands. Right.
This was quite RNG heavy, I have to admit that.
Yeah, it was.
Looked like a really tough fight there. Glad we survived that.
Like, to be honest, without the Eagle Shield, this fight is really, really dangerous, but since safeties are a thing, we don't have too much trouble.
So if we have time, we got another donation.
Yeah.
We got $5 from Tyrannin. Yo, ZockerStu, Satox and Bamboo, good luck on the rest on Mystic Quest and all of your other runs. Hope you guys won't struggle that much, besides birds in Terranigma. Shoutouts to the Struggle community and GHM. Keep up the great work.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, huge shoutouts to our boy Turanin.
The Alpha Struggler.
I'm surprised he was able to get up this early this morning.
Same.
You can see our local time at the top right corner on the stream. Lit music again.
You will never be able to live without that music once you heard it.
Yeah, yeah.
You will hear it 24/7.
I'm gonna have like that song stuck in my ear all day long.
Not like the Lion King songs.
Shout outs to Lion King.
Best game.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is one of the bosses where you want to keep Phoebe the whole time on auto. I mean, you can just try to... la, la, la.
Get rid of the small guys.
Okay, we gotta not keep her on auto for this, because I don't want her to heal her poison, because as long as nobody is half-life, they will never ever heal as long as they have a status effect. Well, okay, just risk it, I guess, right?
Let's do it. So, like, what's the plan with attacks here? Main characters always casting wind.
She's so egoistic. Alright. Oh, as long as he just spams this attack, we are safe. Like, I mean, he has attacks that deal like 700 even for Phoebe, so that's like the dangerous part.
Is Phoebe even attacking?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, he's stuck in a loop. Well, as long as we're good and surviving, then I guess let's risk it, right? Oh, and now he suddenly changes? No, okay, let's save it.
Nice.
Should I risk it again?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, let's go. We still have some estimate left.
Oh, he has he
Yeah.
has like 4 patterns on what to look like.
Okay, we can just go all in. I mean, even if she dies now, doesn't matter.
Yes!
Alright, so we only have 2 bosses left.
Nice. So 2 bosses left. So what's the next boss?
Zoo. He's
Oh, that's the small brother of Pazuzu, right?
Yes.
I remember. Kind of annoying, that guy.
I mean, you can be really lucky. He has one attack which is kind of bugged, because it only does 1 damage all the time. Because the developers kind of jinxed something. And if he does this attack, you're completely safe. But he can also do Doom Stance, with which one-shots. Like, if he does Doom Stance on Phoebe, yeah, the fight is over. So, like, the RNG part right there again. No, wrong. I'm not keeping track of my menus.
Oh, like where your menu cursor was.
Yes.
Cookies.
We should be good with that. Alright.
Nice. For the swagness.
So,
Too bad they didn't program that in, that you can jump like over enemies.
alright. These guys like to heal. They are afraid of death. I don't know why. It's,
They're already dead, so
yes, I mean...
but it like prolongs the fight a little bit.
But yeah, as you see in Doom's Castle, most of the encounters are always the same, just spamming both of these spells, and you mostly clear them in 2 rounds, except for like these triple head guys. They need the cookie spell.
Does the seed counter always stick with 99?
If you use a lot, and by that I mean like a lot, then you can go under. Like you have, like once we did that sequence break in the mid game, we got 255 seeds, and we used
but
like
the
around
display,
about 30 or so, I'd say.
But the thing in the item menu can only display 99.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. You speedrunners and you glitches, man. Like especially in RPGs, you got like some. I remember it from Secret of Mana. You also got like this weird buying glitch where you can like duplicate your inventory. So that seems something to be happening a lot in SNES RPGs. For whatever reason, I don't know.
So this is my favorite encounter. All right. Good programming. Nice tiles. Alright, so only 2 more encounters and then we three, we would see. So and sometimes they are randomly like these easy enemies appearing like that crap. I don't really know why that happens sometimes. Because I mean in the lower floors it makes sense because you are on this pyramid stage. Okay, that's the last one. Oh, by the way.
I thought he was doing like a poison spell or something.
That might take away now, depending on how often they heal.
Yeah, should be able to get rid of the right guy.
Oh, that might be dangerous. Alright.
Oh, was that a crit? No.
No. Like these devil's magic can't crit.
Oh, okay.
Like magic overall, like our own magic can't crit for some reason. Like enemy magic can crit, of course. Why not? Alright, no, never mind. We gotta do it differently. So that's Zoo.
He looks so familiar to me, I have to say. Does he also have the mirror thingy?
Yes. But it's not buffed in any way, like it's basically the same, just with like less HP even, and like different spells. The Doom's Dance, I mean that can't still.
No, I'm a professional speedrun commentator, talking like using terms like mirror thingy and whatnot.
So we gotta go a little safe with that, I guess. Now we can both attack because he's going to do the Psych Shield thingy.
Oh, it's nice, and your main character is also faster than him now, right? I guess he
Yeah,
wasn't
when
that
he's
earlier.
doing the Psych Shield, he's faster.
Ah, okay.
And that's the one attack I talked about. Like, if you're lucky... That was the Doom Dance.
So either just like...
Okay, wait, no, we gotta not go in auto. I just thought for a second we gotta go in auto. No. Not in that case.
What would be the difference there, going to auto?
it could be that she does magic, like into the shield,
Oh, okay.
and that's what I don't like.
Into the mirror shield.
Oh, okay, we're lucky with the attacks.
Good boss.
And there he's
origin.
making a pose for us.
Nice.
That's it. Woo! So we are level 22. I gotta switch to bombs. Hopefully I get that right now, because otherwise it's going to be dumb.
Oh, we got time coming up soon. Oh. Gotta prepare myself here. The cable is a little bit.
Oh, never mind. I
Yeah.
still need the claw. Oh. Claw.
Like, when exactly is time again?
Once he got the, I gotta tell you,
Yeah. So, final boss incoming.
all good. So now we could get like infinite items of like everything. Like for some reason the developers just put that in here.
The Dark King.
So
Okay.
oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, okay, never mind. Hopefully I did not forget anything about like the way I am supposed to fight him now on level 22. Otherwise I need to do like one more attempt. So let's see. Alright, time. Woo! GG, folks.
So I think you should explain that boss fight maybe a little.
Yeah, like, the thing is, he's weak to, like, he has 40,000 HP, which is, like, the main thing, the reason why this works is that the heal against undead enemies does, like, percentage damage, and again, you're bringing me into some trouble. That I can just, like, roundabout tell you that it kinda makes the game go crazy because it can't, like, handle these big numbers. And it kind of overflows the max number that you can deal as a damage. And then it starts from like 0 again. Somewhere like that.
Yeah, so like
For more information, just visit the folk Elmagus. He has a very detailed guide for this game, like if you want to learn the game. If anyone wants to learn the game, then yeah, I can just recommend that checking out, and like shoutouts to the community and shoutouts to like all the stragglers, I'd say. Tuanin, Heiner, Müller, Fenwheel, Timandra. Did I forget? I think I forgot some a lot, but you all know that you're meant, so. And I think the time was decent for the marathon.
And floor, what was it? 5. Floor 5.
Yeah, floor 5. Could have been worse, so. But yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so thanks to everyone. Thanks, Bamboo.
You're welcome.
Awesome
Thanks for
commentary.
an awesome speedrun with awesome hype music.
Music is the best of this game.
And we're gonna struggle some more later, I guess.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching. And thanks for the donations.